Welcome to today's grammar class. So today we are going to discuss about very important topic of our life, actually we say, that is tenses. Everybody force you to learn tenses, all that, all structures. They ask you to repeat by heart. Somewhat they always give importance to know about tenses in thorough. That is what tenses play a vital role in our construction of sentences. So as you already we discussed in earlier videos about letters, words, phrases, clauses and sentences. So a sentence cannot be imagined without a verb. What is verb? An action word. Verb, one of the parts of speeches. Okay, so here what do you mean by tense? So in this video we are going to learn about tense in a very simple manner, so that you can construct sentences very simple manner. Okay, so before that, before knowing the constructions, you should always remember that the verbs, the vocabularies, without the word power or building of more words, you cannot write sentences. So for writing any sentence, we need words. We need to know more vocabulary. That's what the main importance is. So let us find out what is tense and how it is classified. So first of all, what is tense? It is means in a sentence we find verb. Okay, a verb. So that verb shows the time of action or state or position of that particular sentence. So while reading the sentence, while seeing the verb, we can easily understand when it was delivered, okay, and what time it happened or when will it is going to happen. So like that we have through that word verb we can understand whether the action happened in the past or in the present or it will be in the future. So that's what, for that we need verbs. Okay, so first of all, what do you mean by tense? Tense, that verb in a sentence that shows the time of an action. Okay, from tense we learn about the time. Okay, so time of an action or state. In some sentences you won't find main verbs, helping verbs you find. There are two types of verbs: main verb, helping verb, or auxiliary verb. So some cases you don't find main verb, so that helping verb plays a role of main verb, and that shows the state of that particular sentence. Okay, so now here we discuss many, we have different ideas about tenses. Here it's a simple form. So first we have three types of tenses. What those? First thing is what? Past tense, because already it happened. Next up, present tense. Then future tense. Generally people say present, past, future, but the correct order is past, which had already happened; present, which is now it's happening, going on; the last one is future, which is going to happen. So what do you mean by present, past, present, future? But while understanding in details, we start with present tense. But when you classify, you always say it is past, present and future. Okay, so now past means the action which had happened, present means which is happening, last, future means which is going to happen. So now these three tenses have four, they are also divided into four different categories, subtypes. They are simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Okay, what those four different types of these three tenses? That are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So you can say past, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous. Similarly, present, simple present, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. Next up, simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Okay, these four different categories we have divided these three tenses. So now we'll discuss about simple present tense. Okay, now present tense we have four different subtypes. These four we discuss in details. Present tense means what, and what are those four different parts are all about. Okay, we discuss this about simple present tense. Okay, in present tense we'll start with present tense, and in present tense we start with simple present tense. So present tense, in that simple present tense today we discuss. Okay, what do you mean by simple present tense? Which generally tells about present things happening, and that structure is always, you remember, whenever you write that sentence you should maintain that subject verb. In that verb you can use either yes or es, or simple verb v1 also. Okay, so that is what the main structure, subject plus verb or yes or es, depend on that one. You note, you write it down. Whenever you find first person singular or plural, then you write v1. So I, we, you, they. Whenever you come across such subjects, you write v1 only. Whenever you come across words like he, she, it, or any name, you always write third person singular. You write v1 along with verb. We use yes or es. Okay, this is what the simple structure. Writing any sentence in a simple things happening daily. That things you have to inform in simple present tense. Okay, so now where we use these simple present tenses. Okay, repeated action. So daily action which you do. I bath at 7, I go to school at 5, 8, I walk in the evening. Whenever you find any general habits or daily actions, there we use simple present. Next is what? Habits. And next, habits. I go to walk. I go for walk early in the morning. Next, general truths. The sun rises in the east. Okay, just the earth revolves around the sun. So these are general truths. Next is future planned action. My father comes tomorrow. So whenever if you have any planned action, that also can be written in simple present tense. But you have to mention that time, tomorrow, like that. Next is what? Running commentary also. Running commentary, he catches well, he takes single, he sneaks run. So like this or any drama or any summary, whenever you want to express, you can use the simple present tense. So here are some examples. I get up at 5 a.m. This is general daily action. Okay, habit. Next is what? The sun rises in the east. In the east means what? This is general truth. Next, then any statement also you can write, like she sings well, she dances well, she reads well. Like these statements also can be written in simple present tense. Next up, the future planned action. The chief minister arrives tomorrow morning. Okay, like or my father goes to Mumbai tomorrow. Like this also future planned action you can write, express in simple present tense. And next is what? Running commentary or any describing about any summary, then you can use all simple present tense. Depend on the subject. The subject must be I, we, you, they. There you only use verb B1 form. Whenever you find he, she, it or name, you write along with verb yes or es. This is what? Simple present tense. This is most important part which we use daily in our construction of sentences. This tense should be well aware of you. Okay, you should know well, because these sentences generally we use this daily in our day-to-day activities. Okay, this is what simple present tense. I hope you understood this concept in a simple manner. Keep watching, do subscribe my channel, and keep informing more about your views, and comment more, so that we come up with new ideas and new innovative things. Okay, that's it. Thank you, viewers. So welcome to grammar class. So today we discuss about present continuous tense. Last time around we discussed about simple present tense, means daily habitual action, universal or general truths, or the future actions that's going to be happen. So today we are going to discuss about present continuous tense. The name itself suggests that's continuous, means it is continuing. So verb here takes ing form along with helping verbs. That's what you remember. Whenever you find any continuous word, means what? The work is in progress. So verb takes ing form. And remember, helping verbs are very much important. So be forms of helping verbs are what? In present tense, it is, am and are. Be forms of verb. Okay, in present tense. So along with that, you take verb ing form, V1 plus ing, or we can call it as V4 also, ing form of the verb. So now let us see what is present continuous tense. Where it is usage. First of all, it is used at the time of speaking. Okay, when action is in progress. Suppose I am teaching you class, like that. Whenever action is in progress or at the time of speaking, that is when present continuous tense is used. First, action in progress. Whenever the action is going on, then we use present continuous tense. Next, future action also. Future action also we can say he is coming tomorrow. Like that also we can say. Yesterday, present simple tense, what we said, he comes tomorrow also. Correct. He is coming tomorrow. One action we are planning. That's what. Next is what? Habit action. Newly developing action. Suppose I am becoming lazy day by day. He is becoming smart day by day. Like this, whenever any type of action we use present continuous tense. So remember verb ing form. So is somehow let us see some examples. I am writing notes. So now I am writing. So it is action when I am speaking. That's what I am. Am is an helping verb. Writing notes. Next up, she is teaching English in a college. So it is her action, position we are saying. I am studying in class 8th. Like that, whenever we say it is in present continuous tense. Means what? Now you are in progress. Now you are in studying. Next, we are visiting village tomorrow. So tomorrow, suppose you are planning to go. See here word planning also some. This kind of usage of sentences we use present continuous. So tomorrow you are planning to go to village. So how you write? We are planning or we are going, we are visiting village tomorrow. Okay. They are becoming lazy day by day. This is what habitual action, newly developed habitual action, that is called. They are becoming lazy day by day. This is what simple present continuous tense in simple form. Present continuous tense means always you remember work in progress, verb takes ing form. Okay, and you always use action which is in progress or newly developed action or future action which you are going to plan. This is what present continuous tense. Okay, so now next tense is present perfect tense. So perfect name itself is suggesting that the action completely done, perfectly done. That's what perfect means. Okay, so here what we find that the work completely done. So that's what present perfect tense in present time. So here what? Here the verb, you will take the V3 form of the verb or past participle form of the verb. Okay, V3, like just go, went, gone. V3 forms, gone. So here it will take V3 forms, past participle. Okay, so usage now you see. First usage, just completed action. Suppose you have eaten the food. That means just you have eaten. I have completed my work. I have read the book. So this kind of just over. That's what we call present perfect. Second up, experienced gain action. Suppose you have visited some places, there you have gained something. There also we use present perfect tense. Like I have visited the Taj, it is moonlight. Okay, like that we can express. Next up is action started in past and still on. Means what? I have worked in the company for 5 years, suppose. Means you are still working. That's what. Remember, work started in the past, still it is on. that is also present perfect. Last is past action in which time is not given. Suppose your father returned. So my father has returned just. Suppose just he came. Okay, in bus also, whenever you are waiting for bus. So has bus come? Like that we use. Yes, bus has come means bus just gone. That's what their time is not mentioned. So these four are usage. Okay, so some examples you see. First is just completed action. Example what? I have eaten just now. We have seen the movie. Means what? Movie is going on. Okay, some cases we use present perfect, very important topic. Because suppose way back you have seen. Okay, Bahubali. Have you seen Bahubali? Yes, I have seen. It is in your memory. That's also we use present perfect. I have seen Bahubali. Suppose here I have seen the movie. Means now it is going on. It is a topic. But already you have seen. That's what we use. Second up is what? Experience gain action. So Rohit has seen the Taj. Rohit has seen the Taj means what? He visited there and he gained some experience. There we also use have. My uncle has lived in Mumbai for 10 years. For 10 years he has been there. Still he is there. So there also use my uncle has lived in Mumbai for 10 years. Means still he is living. Next, he has just come back. What I said, just time when time is not mentioned. There also we use he has. See, he has just come back. Okay. This is what present perfect tense. Action complete. Now, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, here what we seen, again continuous word has come. So it means what? The action. Again, ing form will come. In present continuous we discuss. So ing form will come. But here what? Perfect and continuous. Two words have come. Perfect means one action completed. Continuous means another action is going on. That is what present perfect continuous tense. So here what you use? Helping verb has or have. Along with that you use ing form of the verb and use since and for whenever required. So when we use has and have, remember this note, whenever I, we, they, you use have. Okay, first person and plural. Third person plural, third person singular we use has. He, she, it or any name. Okay, first person, second person, first person singular, second person singular plural. Then first person plural we use have, whereas third person singular if you talk about other person we use has. Okay, this is what the rule for using has and have. Now since and for. So this is what. So remember, present perfect continuous means some action being done, some is still on. That is what present perfect continuous tense. So here see, action started in past and still on. Next example, I have been studying since morning. Means morning onwards you have been studying. Which morning? That is not mentioned here. That's why we use since. Okay, when we use since, that is called point of time from the beginning when you started. That is what since. Whereas for means for some fixed digits will there. Okay, like I have been studying for 2 hours. Means only you have studied for 2 hours only. That is the reason. Means that period is mentioned. Okay, 2 hours. I have been worked here for 2 years. It's 2 years only you have worked. Okay, since means the beginning. When it started, that is unknown. It has been raining since morning. She has been dancing since June. So which June, which month, that is not mentioned. That's why whenever we do not have any particular time, then we use since. When we have fixed time digits, that we use for. Okay, you have been preparing for 2 weeks. Means 2 weeks you have prepared for that exam. Means still you are preparing for 2 weeks, some time has mentioned. Okay, so here since means whenever we find morning, since July, since 2019, since Monday, Tuesday, whatever days, like that. For 2 days, for 2 weeks, for 2 years, or for long time. Suppose you have been working for long time, some time has fixed. So this is what present perfect continuous. Okay, so this is what all about tenses. Okay, tenses we practiced all present tense, 4 different forms: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. So these all are the structures we have discussed. I hope you all go through these structures and all different rules and regulations, so that you will be thorough in tenses. Very important part tenses play in, especially in voice changing or reported speech. There we need the knowledge of tenses. According to that tense we move forward. Okay, this is what tense for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and understood thoroughly. Next up we'll come up with other more information. Till then, bye bye. Do subscribe my channel. Have a nice day.